What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, as we approach 11:45 in the a.m. just outside of Atlanta, Georgia, why did Mullen just throw off a major buy signal, and where do I think it's going to run into some significant resistance over the next 2 or 3 days? What in the world was going on this morning when Crkn was up more than 50%, as high as 193 in the pre-market? Is it still true, as I've been saying now for the last several weeks, that it's okay to buy MCOM under 7 cents? All that and more coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I almost said happy Monday, but it's happy Tuesday. Feels like it, doesn't it? Kind of tough to get going this morning, by the way. I went back to caffeinated coffee. I got on the decaf for a couple of weeks. I felt good, but man, oh man, over the weekend, as I was bringing in over 100 premium members from trysmallbiz.com that have a small business, I need some caffeine. So before we go into those three stocks and what I think is actually taking place with respect to the overall market as we head through the roughest month of the year, which is September, if you do not have a small business, and we have over 50 that have emailed me through the contact us at trysmallbiz.com, as I said on Twitter about an hour ago, if you do not have a small business and you want inside our Discord only, which is $50 a month, less than $2 a day, I'm in the process right now, as I said, of removing the automated premium setting with the WAP bot. You got to have a bot in order to get a paid subscription on Discord. WAP is the best. It's at WAP.io. And then we turn on the subscription. I think it's going to happen tonight or tomorrow morning, but I would say worst case Thursday. So if you are among 50 and growing that do not have a small business or want to send me an email through the contact us, I expect to be giving you our landing page within the next 24 to 48 hours. So you're going to want to get involved because we're having a blast, right? We've got about 75 or 80 people in there right now. There'll be well over 100 by the end of this week, beginning of next. 80% in the past of what I talked about on Twitter during market hours had to do with the stock market. Now it's been reversed. 20% during market hours is going to be on Twitter. 80% of it is behind the Discord. So you got to get in there. We're talking about stocks that we own. We talk about Muln. Someone just shared 2 or 3 ideas. We say good morning, good night. I was sharing my French martini. You didn't see that on fucking Twitter, did you? I was 5 deep on Friday night into French martinis. All of that's inside of the Discord. So if you want to be educated and entertained among the best, from the best, 1,000%, 140 winners since last March. Get in the Discord. And again, one more time before I talk about Mullen. If you don't have a small business, send me a note saying you want in. I'll give you the link within the next 48 hours. Do that at trysmallbiz.com. If you got a small business, get the premium. Pay by the year. It's the same $50 a month. You get the whole ball of wax. Oh, fuck you. If you can't wait for 1,000% guy over the last 17 months to take a sip of coffee, then you're on the wrong channel. Mullen threw off a buy signal. I put this live in the Discord. I think I also put it out on Twitter. It was a no touch for the last week or so. If you're new here, welcome. I swear like a drunken fucking sailor, and even though I'm down big time on my core holding in Mullen, we traded it 3 times in August for 154% profit. So yeah, that's part of why I'm up 10x in the last 17 months, and you could have done the same if you'd have been following me on Twitter, but now it's in the Discord. When we were down at 44 and change, it was a no touch. All of a sudden, boom, ran to 48.49. Wow, got my attention. I pull up the chart. The breakout was at 46. I said in the Discord and on Twitter, if we retest 46 and then take out 50, it's a buy. We did. Boom. Went through 53. That was not the buy. As I'm coming on the air right now, 49.75. I've seen it north and south of $0.50 by a penny or so. You want to buy it somewhere between 46 and no more than 49. In my opinion, it's going to run into major resistance at 60 cents. Why? That's where we broke down just a few days ago. And then it's 65, 75, 88, and 96. I may have left out one, but look, I listened to, before I move on to the other 2 stocks and get you out of here in less than 10 minutes, or thereabouts. I listen to the FJ YouTube channel, and I watch The Lawyer, and I think his name is Brad. Forgive me if I don't have his name at Randy Marion. Let's start with Randy Marion. I was blown away by that guy's credibility. They're putting together a dealer network because he's talking about numbers that are into the tens of thousands potentially for the class 1 and 3 vehicles. So the bears, the Debbie Downers, the ones that have made a fortune on the short side will say bullshit. But as I've been saying since the very beginning, any stock under $1 is a possibility of a scam or somewhat of a scam, right? David used to be the president of Death Row Records. Yes, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, 1999. Look it up, do your homework. 2 of the major 3 insiders, one's already been to prison, one got arrested in March and removed as a CEO and faces 65 years in prison for securities fraud and insider trading. So they're getting their money from some very questionable people. And David not only was the president formerly of Death Row Records, but he's run 4 and he's working on 5 companies running into the ground. So I could give you as many X's as I can O's about the stock, but that's what makes it so interesting. So I try to put aside a lot of the potential scam and a lot of the potential reward in terms of Randy Marion and some outcome with respect to the lawsuit, and pay attention to the technicals. So when we broke down and we held the all-time low of 39 and we bounced from 44 to 49, the retest of 46 was successful. So yes, before I move on, if you're buying Muln, last trade 50 and a quarter, somewhere between 46 and no more than 49 as far as I'm concerned, I think you got, 20% upside between here and 60. If it's me, I'd probably pull the ripcord right there and reassess. With that said, quickly, what the hell happened with Crkn and why am I still buying MCOF under 7? You'll have to forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm dead tired, even though I slept most of the weekend, and I'm excited as hell. I've been using the Discord now. And by the way, I'm glad I brought that up. I've been using the Discord for less than a week. I just added a new channel. Let's assume you're a busy executive. You don't want to engage. There's a hell of a lot of education and entertainment on the wall. I think you're missing out if you don't engage. But if you're busy, I just added a new channel. It's called Newest Trades. It's time-stamped. There will only be my newest trades, whether it's an in or an out. So if you go into stock chat room, that's 99% of the action. Right below that is current holdings. That'll be copied and repasted in real time to just adjust to the averages. I took my CRKN from 136 down to 131 because I bought some this morning, coincidentally at the low of 122. But the third channel below that is newest trades. If you're in a hurry and you only got 10 seconds, log into the Discord, hit newest trades. Nothing new, I can leave. Come back, check current holdings, see if my averages have changed. Maybe yours has as well. Then when you've got some time, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, take 5 or 10 minutes, cruise down the wall. You'll see a 43-second video I did on Saturday talking about buy zones, and I closed out that video that if you have any questions, send me a DM. You can't DM me on Twitter. You can't send me a DM on Facebook Messenger. The only way you can get to me in an hour or less is a DM inside a Discord. So yeah, you might want to get one and send me an email again if you don't have a small business, but you want the link in the next couple of days. So pre-market, same thing that's been going on for about 3 weeks now in CRKN. Got as high as 193. Pushed it all the way down. Last trade 127. I think it's going to close higher. If I had to guess, 138 by the close. Again, we're just around noon right now. This is early morning bots that have no emotion whatsoever. They trade, X's and O's. They see it moving, they see it moving, they see it moving. They'll carry the fucking thing as high as 193. You also have the idiots who have no quality of life, as far as I'm concerned, that are on Webull. A lot of bag holders that were paying. There was 2 million shares that traded north of $1.70 in CRKN. Now, those guys or gals are down, 30%? I do not recommend that. Yes, I am up often, and I was tweeting inside of the Discord, or sharing inside of the Discord, I should say, at about 10 minutes after 4. But I do not recommend buying or selling unless you're just unloading in that particular account, which I don't understand how you could, but maybe. Do not buy. Let's simplify it. In this crazy Dead tired, excited Tuesday afternoon. Do not be buying and trading inside a Webull at 4 o'clock in the morning. Wait until the 7 a.m. because they're going to end up holding bags more than you're not. And in closing, MCOM, and I have no idea what my time is. Same story. Buy it at 06 and change. I think it's 0681 as we speak right now. Anything under 7 cents. Why? Got to get up and over a dime by the October 12th meeting. And by the way, even though Mullen's about to find out that they're in violation and going to be a delist warning, they're going to appeal. That'll give them 30 to 60 days, sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving. But with respect to Mcom, they got rid of streaming. They just got rid of HellBiz Kitchen. They're lean and mean. They are not doing any dilution. We've checked the filings. There's been no net new dilution in the last 2.5 weeks. So Sal has got approximately a month and a half to get it over a dime before he goes in there and asks them for an extension. So is buying it at 061 worth a potential 50% upside move? Well, yes. Yes, it is. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with me. Always remember that I love you, and thank you so very much for watching. You got to get inside the Discord.